Hey guys, so I was not planning on doing another video, but I move according to spirit, and wherever spirit leads me and whatever spirit leads me to and gives me a download in regards, then I got to touch on that, okay? And it's a beautiful time for me to speak. Mercury is still in Pisces, um cutting through the veils of illusions, and so it's a very ripe and beautiful aspect. It's almost over. Mercury's making its way into Aries, and there is something really beautiful about this transition, because I don't know if it's on this channel or another channel or another platform. I did make mention of, it's something that I always say, where one thing ends, another thing begins. When one thing ends, another thing begins. And so, life is pretty much never ending, tied in with death. Okay? Death doesn't exist out of life, and life doesn't exist out of death, outside of death. They merge, they're one, and they strike that balance. They create that yin and that yang frequency that maintains the order and life. So Pisces being the last frequency in the zodiac, Aries being the first, so a new cycle is beginning where Mercury is concerned. Okay, and that is beautiful. We're closing off stuff. We're closing off certain things that are, need to be, closed off. And, in closing off certain chapters, we gotta, make conclusions based on clarity, and, all the different evidences, or messages, Apollo, coming into the case, whether it's a court hearing or whatever. And then now with Aries, Mercury making its way into Aries, it's a whole new energy. It's newness that is gonna determine how the next cycle is gonna be, how we're gonna be moving forward in whatever aspect of life. Okay, so this, it's been like a few days now, the last few days. Man, I work for spirit, guys. 0303 Ascended Masters. And Mercury, speak, speak. Spirit is saying speak, guys. Oh my god. You know, I'm not gonna say that for legal reasons. I was gonna say that, if this would be, as intriguing had it really just been gossip and not true. But for legal reasons, it's just for entertainment purpose. Okay? But it was a few days ago that this chick that I, was, her energy came into my auric field. And normally when that happens, when all of a sudden you be thinking about someone, or, their video pops up in your feed, you don't even listen to their videos, to their music, or watch their videos, and all of a sudden it pops up, there is a message there. Now this girl, she was introduced to supposedly introduced to the music industry by Jada Kingdom, and I'm talking about Stalk Ashley. I mean, like, that's a crazy name. First and foremost, to give someone self is like you straight up telling people you a stalker kind of bitch. Okay, on some real shit. And that was a message that I got about her last year. And let me tell you something. A lot of these bitches who are pretending to be confident, you'd be surprised the bitches are really, confident, and the bitches who are not confident. Okay? Shit is like pretty much upside down. The truth, it doesn't really exist in the matrix. That's what I'm trying to say. There are a lot of illusions, lies, deceptions, and only if you've got your third eye open, You will see past the BS, past the bullshit, but past the veils of illusions, okay? And then the mass who's going along with the algorithm of, stupidity, okay? They're gonna look at you like you a weird motherfucker when they're fucking weird. They're gonna look at you like you crazy and you have no fucking sense when they're crazy and they have no fucking sense. Okay, and so you gotta be strong, man. I did a video on TikTok where I was like, listen, don't feel any way if you don't get praise from the crowd, if you don't get accolades and all that shit, because guess what? The greatest amongst us, the true called and chosen one. Many are called, few are chosen. I'm not religious, but you gotta pick sense out of nonsense. We ain't gonna get that. You better accept that. And that shouldn't make you feel bad, because let me tell you something, that is a sign from the universe that, hey, you woke. You woke, you one woke motherfucker, and you got a divine purpose, and it ain't got anything to do with human beings. Oh yeah, it's being amongst human beings, but it's higher than the 3D energy, the human, experience, okay? You a chosen one, okay? What's that phrase that guy used? That guy I came across on YouTube. I know it wasn't just chosen. Yeah, I used that, phrase, the chosen ones. But okay, let me just move on. But yeah, like if we even go use the scriptures, like, damn, I'm not religious, but the scripture did say that, count it as woe when people worship you and they love you and adore you. That ain't good for you. That's not a fucking good sign, okay? Count it as horror and destruction before you, when the crowd, they praise you and they give you gifts and accolades. That shit ain't good for your spirit, because that tells you subconsciously, automatically, that you not doing shit right, because the crowd ain't gonna love you when you doing shit right. You gotta get that shit in your mind, okay? And so, she came, she popped up, and when I said allegedly, because a lot of these women in the industry, they be sleeping around with these male musicians, for collaborations. And I've been telling people, the music industry, specifically within the black communities, or these performers, because they're not artistic, a lot of them, these are just hoes and prostitutes, okay, not musicians. They are riddled with STDs, for real. 0808, I just look down. Listen, there's so many synchronicities, guys. Nothing is a coincidence. Now this chick, there's this guy, I don't know if y'all know Alkaline. He's a Jamaican performer, and I remember, let me see the last time he was doing well, to what I can remember. I think that was 2000, and let me see, last year was 2021, maybe 2020. He released some videos and he received a lot of attention for that. But the album that he released, okay, I don't know if he got more than one album, okay, because they got a whole bunch of singles, and it seems like a lot of these performers be listening in on my social media accounts, because it's like, ever since I say certain things, I see people, motherfuckers, start doing certain shit, like I be like, all they do is put out singles. They don't make albums, and all of a sudden, every motherfucker is putting out an album. Like that's not a coincidence, okay? Because coincidences, they don't exist, okay? Everything is synchronistic, so take that as a sign and omen, okay? And so, that album, I don't know if he got any more albums, okay, but that album that he released, I think via Audio Mac, I'm not sure, but he released an album, I think maybe last year or was it late 2020? And before I go any further, because this is tying in with the quote unquote intuitive community, the facade of the intuitive community, because it really isn't. Because the true intuitive community is not fucked up like what I'm gonna explain right now. Because you got some of these bitches, okay, claiming to be witches, okay, some of them are tarot readers, so-called intuitives, who they are cursing these men. And I'm specifically, you got a male tarot readers and so-called intuitives doing the same shit, but I specifically got this message in regards to these bitches. Okay, so let me speak on what Apollo is, relaying to me. Okay, they be fucking up these men's careers. A lot of these bitches, they know, they understand shit, certain shit, okay, and they use that to their advantages. And like for people who got beautiful destinies, man, beautiful north nodes and destinies and Jupiter placements, they get entangled with these people. They're energy vampires, and they try to swap destinies with them. I noticed this guy, and you got some of these bitches, like I told you, up in the music industry. They have their witch doctors, okay? But a lot of times, these are their motherfucking friends who they be eating and who be eating them, which I don't got a problem with that. But they pretend to be heterosexual bitches, to use these men to manipulate their energies and to steal their destinies and their fates and serve them fucking right. Because I don't know what it is, but a lot of these men are yet to get used to pussy. Like damn, you're still not used to pussy. That you're still acting a fucking fool because of pussy. Because like for me, men who are whorish are not used to pussy. They used to tease men who are, the settling down type. They used to tease them and like mock them. But those men, they've had enough poom poom. They had way too much. They got Clyde, of the poom poom, and they just want to relax. These whores, they're not yet used to poom poom. I have no respect for them. A whorish man, like, you were a nerd, bro, in school. And now, all of a sudden, you can, dress a certain way because you're no longer in school. And you can, like, scam people to buy, this and that and dress a certain way. So, now you a man, and now you effing, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bitches per week. Okay, I see the struggle. I see. You're just not used to bitches. Okay. So, I noticed, this guy, Alkaline, he was doing so good. And the moment he did, I mentioned, damn, everything is everything. Guys, I wasn't even thinking about this bitch. I mentioned earlier, 1333 Ascended Masters, 333. Motherfucker. I said this, guys, in one of them recordings I uploaded today. Or is that early? Well, would still be today, early this morning, today, whatever. You gotta be careful of the people you collaborate with if you are supposedly a musician. Because then we turn it, from wine into water. Yeah. Shibble down your thing. Shibble down your shit. And I noticed this bitch, I don't know. It's always some guy who's seemingly in their prime. And she does a collaboration with them. And all of a sudden, it's like, them career just flop. I've been noticing Alkaline. I've been noticing him. And that album, he did a collaboration with her. I don't even know. I don't remember what the name of the song is. I don't remember the name of the song. But he did a collaboration with her. And he did a collaboration with her. He did some work with her. And I think the bitch robbed him his energy. his energy. She fed on him like a fucking energy vampire. Because I'm telling you the honest truth, man. If y'all look at Alkaline's views now, like, man, not even, it's like he went from being a seasoned artist to a struggling artist. I'm just being real. That's the energy I get from him, and that's, that's you hear the struggle in his latest work projects. The writings. How he did. It just sounded fucked up. I'm just telling you, his music just got fucked up. Is I mean, like, I'm not saying it was like the worst music ever, but his songs just started to sound really silly, like he didn't even put much effort in writing them songs. You feel what I'm trying to say? It's not something that I it was used to, where his work was concerned. And I'm like, damn, I'm a very good investigator. 1616. I am. I'm a very good investigator. I can just literally, like, I don't even gotta know you, but if I, like, maybe have seen you like a few times, and sized up your pathology, and I notice a little chip in that shit, I can tell. And I can tell that somebody been leeching off of your energies and shibble your down to shit. I can tell. It's so easy for me to spot when shit ain't right. I'm telling you, it's just my frequencies, my aspects, my energies, my natal chart. Beautiful. How to make it an excellent detective. How to make an excellent detective. These men, they think that is all nice and dandy, fucking all of these bitches, and think that, oh, it's not hurting them. As a matter of fact, they're hurting these bitches because they fuck them and they block them, or they fuck them and they leave them. Oh, really? Is that so? And you notice a lot of the men in the industry with that mentality, they never last long. Damn, I wonder if that's how they be in bed too. Well, that is true, because they say the post always rottens away, leaving the post hole. And the more a man, fucks himself out, is the less use he has, as time goes by. Like a lot of these guys, before they're even, before they're even 30, they struggle with erectile dysfunction. Like, man, you cannot get it up, like, really? And then they are so adamant on women performing oral sex on them because they struggle and they suffer from erectile dysfunction. That's the truth. Men who are obsessed with oral sex being performed on them are men who struggle with getting it up. Men who, they got erectile dysfunction. Those are the guys who think that you got to give them head before sex. They struggle with erectile dysfunction. They're not saying it. The men who you got to do the most to before you can get a rise out of them, it ain't anything wrong with you. Unless they're homosexuals, which that's their thing. And a lot of them are, and they don't even notice. So that too is another thing. But a real man, you don't have to give him head to get some good sex. Period. Dot. He's either a homosexual and he's not really attracted to the feminine energy, the woman, or the woman, I should say, because, like, you got men who are feminine. But, it could be also feminine energy. Maybe he wants, to be, you know what I mean? So he may not be attracted to the feminine energy or woman, as well as he may struggle with erectile dysfunction. And, it's always either, it's only either, or both. Okay, but it's nothing outside of them too. I'm telling you. A real man, you don't need to perform head on him for him to get shit up. Damn, hell is this? Their ego, makes them so arrogant and, hide the truth. Like, damn, just say you homosexual. Ain't nobody gonna kill you. You're free to be homosexual. And hey, why are you afraid to say that, man? You're struggling with, getting your dick up. You suffer from erectile dysfunction. But that's ego. So I noticed the chick, and a few days ago, this video just popped up out of nowhere. I never watched this bitch, watched her videos. I never watched the other chick's video, the chick, whose video she was in. I'm like, damn. I thought this bitch was dead because, damn. Like, it seemed like she was headed somewhere, but then it seemed like she crashed, and, I didn't hear shit from her since. For real. And I gather that, she was leeching off of his energies, but there isn't much to leech off of, but it still fucked up his career. Pretty much that's what I'm getting straight from spirit. Alkaline, his career has never been the same since he fucked with Stalk Ashley. Of course they fucked. I'm not asking you. They did fuck. 21. Like he said, most of these bitches, if they collaborate with 40 men, they fuck them 40 men. And I'm not asking you. And what did I say? I said most of them. Okay. And you can always tell the ones who do that shit. Pretending like they're hard to get. Bitch! All y'all want is a little dough to get your breasts done and your ass done. Or, to buy a necklace or to get a necklace or some candles or some clothes or, add it to your fucking wardrobe. And a nigga, got you or collaborate with you and you gets your pussy. Like, that's not hard. Okay? For these men who got, a little changed. Or, these ninjas who be scamming people. That's not fucking hard for them to do. To buy you jewelry, to buy you clothes, to buy you candles, to collaborate with you. Two. That's not fucking hard. And bitches, they think that. Is that what y'all call being hard to get? Oh, please. Fucking y'all for collaborations. And you think that's you being hard to get? No. I'm telling you, these bitches be tripping. Now she did a collaboration with this guy called Skeng. I'm like, okay, his career is over. Guys, bear witness with me how Skeng's career is gonna go down. And it's not gonna boost hers. That's why she did that collaboration with Alkaline. It's not gonna help her career. It ain't gonna help her career. It ain't gonna help her career. Because she's trying to use these men's energies to manifest a successful career. But why did I be telling people? We in the year of the Three of Pentacles. Shit ain't gonna happen to you or for you that's not supposed to happen to or for you. And it's been coming in for some time now. It's been coming in from 2020, the beginning of this new 12-year cycle, Chinese astrology. It's been rolling in. It's just not going to happen. But watch with me, guys. Like, there's so many things that y'all need to watch with me for. Because a lot of things, I've made a lot of predictions. If you've been listening and following up, you'd remember and know and make note of these predictions. Make note of these predictions. So when they manifest, you can say, oh, okay, Sky Goddess said so. Quincia, because that's another pseudonym of mine. That's my, for my music. Said so. I said so. And I guarantee you, I'm not asking you. I guarantee you, you're going to see with your own two eyes. And this is for ninjas to learn. to humble themselves and stop being giddy-headed over these bitches. Oh, because they offer you some pussy? You sell your career. You sell your birthright. Like you said, I'm not religious, but we be touching on Esau and shit. You be selling your birthrights over pussy. Because a lot of these bitches, their pussies are cursed. Sex is death and transformation. You have sex with some of these bitches, and every fucking shit goes to hell for you. That career that was going so well, all of a sudden, nobody wants to listen to your shit anymore. All of a sudden, you got writer's block. You cannot think of shit to write anymore. You be writing songs like a fucking 5-year-old. Like, I mean, and I'd be like, people be like, what the fuck? That album be so fucking lame. Or them last few songs that Ninja came out with just was no good. What the fuck is he doing? Like, is he, popping too much Molly? No, he fucking the wrong pussy. And that's just that, okay? And with this realization and awakening 1:11 a.m., people, let me just tell you, man, men are going to carry themselves differently, and they're going to look at women differently. They're not going to be so whorish anymore. Hallelujah. Damn, that's like a great reckoning. Wouldn't you say that? 2626, beautiful. Man, somebody's work and somebody's ethics and someone's value is gonna change. Someone's value is coming to an end. I be telling people, you collab, and gone is gonna be the day that, or gone will be the days when people are so desperate to collaborate with people, or so quick to, accept collaborations, or collaborating, proposals from people. Gone will be those days. You see everybody be collaborating. Like, what? Can't you just fucking sing your songs without collaborating and make money? Like, why do you gotta, why do you gotta mix and mingle so much? Why don't you value your energies, to the point where in which you just don't be quick to, collaborate with a bitch or a ninja? Why y'all gotta, I feel like, man, there's so many songs I got that I don't need to collaborate with people. I could just finish some of the songs that I didn't even finish to. I don't need to collaborate. Then some of them, they don't even gotta be 3 minutes long. Fuck is this? They don't gotta be that long. So if it's just one verse and a chorus, and or not a pre-chorus, remember I said that. I feel like some bitch is gonna come with that shit. A 1 minute song. Bitch, I said it, okay? Because I seem like, people just love to watch me and to listen and to run with my ideas, and it's just like bitch, I'm sure you fucking saw me. I'm sure you fucking heard me. But the same way you try to rob me from what's due me, so will you be robbed. And bitch, you're gonna be robbed 100 times 100 folds more. Okay? It is what it is. It's karma. So, yeah. I'm just watching to see what's gonna happen to his career, because that bitch, she don't got good energies. A lot of these bitches, they don't got good energies. And you know why sometimes? Because they don't have good intentions. And sometimes they are cursed from previous lifetimes, whether it's in this particular incarnation or a previous incarnation. But sometimes it's not really them being cursed from previous incarnations or previous lifetime in this incarnation. It's pretty much because they're clout chasers. They're groupies. And that's why Spirit allows that shit to happen. That's why Spirit allows, your career to end by mixing and mingling with them bitches. Because a lot of them, they do music, man, but they're not musicians. I said that earlier. They only do it because they want clout. They want attention. Okay, they're obsessed with being seen. Like, that's not what music is fucking about. I made a vow to myself that whenever my music does start to sell, I'm not doing live performances. I'm too sensitive to energies, and I'm not about to stand in front of, millions of people or thousands of people feeling their fucking energies and them feeding on my energies. I'm not gonna do that. Like, buy my music and that's enough, okay? You don't fucking gotta see me. Maybe if I do even do performances, it's gonna be in my home, in the comfort of my home. You can watch me in my home perform, and that's fucking enough for me. I'm not desperate for attention, It is what it is. So, yeah. So, we're going to watch Skeng's career, okay? And we're going to see what's going on. Because it's been going good so far. Your buddy recently collaborated with that chick who I be saying she fucked up Alkaline's career, okay? Because she cursed. She's another one of them. We gonna see how this collaboration is gonna, impact, or affect Skeng's career. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, guys. The Misty. Like, you guys need to pay attention, man. Too much is missing. Missing y'all. You're missing too much. You're missing out on too much because you're not focused. You need to pay attention. You need to watch. You need to watch. Like, that sounds so fucking Christian. God. Watch and be careful that you not be deceived by any. But it's true. Damn. Watch and be wary. Okay? Wait. Weary. Watch and be weary. And that is to be careful, I think. Damn. Hella confirmation that bitches, they cause, writer's block or an intellectual block. The fuck is this? Wary. Yeah, that's the fucking word. Watch and be wary. Be careful. You be forewarned, in other words. Watch and be wary, okay? Okay. You saw what happened to that ninja. Don't mix with that bitch. Or they say you have the same fucking fate. That's all I can say where that's concerned. Okay. I cannot believe I'm up this late again. But the good thing is, I slept today. I actually slept today, and that's a good thing. I had me some rest. It wasn't that long. It wasn't really. It was a couple hours, I think, but it wasn't that long. I specifically allowed myself to because I stayed up so late last night, and I didn't sleep any at all last night because, goddamn, y'all were witnesses to me going to bed, I think, about 3 a.m. or so. Some nights I don't sleep any at all. I stay up, there are demons inside of me. But these demons, they're not wicked. They're evil. They're not fucking wicked. There's a difference between being evil and wicked. Okay? Evil is necessary because we need something to slay the wicked. Then evil shall, not a religious prude, shall slay the wicked. Wicked people, they do shit without a righteous or a balanced or good purpose or reason. Evil people now, we do things within reason. We don't just get up and we, call people out on shit and slay people, spiritually, I mean. Okay, there's always for, it's always for a higher purpose. It's always for, good. The good of shit, So, Evil is necessary. Good is necessary. Wicked is not motherfucking necessary, okay? That, we can be away with that. We can, get that shit away out of, the collective. Because that has no, purpose. Now, that's something that, I would say we can blame the Matrix for that shit. And I'm not talking about the franchise, the Matrix. I'm talking about, you know what I fucking mean. This physical shit of, algorithms, remember these mindless zombie-like 3D folks be like moving to its rhythm. That Matrix that I'm talking about. Okay? But I was like, like, the more I find out and learn about the music industry, especially in the black communities, it's like the more I just already decided that I'm gonna manage myself. I'm dealing with my music on my own. I don't need a management team. Like people don't. Like lazy motherfucking musicians need management teams. Because like when you think about it, especially in this day and age, nobody needs a management team. Like it's so fucking easy to make your music and fucking sell. You don't need somebody to do that shit for you. You just fucking lazy. Why? So, and a fucking hoe, because like then these, supposed producers and managers, they encourage you to be a hoe. And it's supposedly for your own good. So you fucking think. Okay, until your contract's some STD up in that bitch. So I'm just like, nah, man. That shit's not for me. Like, for me, not even for the sake of living somewhere, I'm just gonna be with any and anybody. Like, man, I have a very sensitive stomach. I'm a Virgo, we do. That's natural, I cannot stomach to see some of these men. They make my stomach crawl and they make me nauseous. Okay? It's the truth, because some of them are so nasty looking. And it's not about, oh, you look cute. Like, you a hoe. You just look so nasty to me. Like, I can see your aura, and your aura is so filthy. I'm like, I want to vomit. I cannot deal with you. That's just how I am. Like, if I don't want you, I just don't want you. Once my mind is turned away from you, it's just turned away from you. It's just like the hardest thing, or the most impossible thing to ever, happen. But I'm gonna leave that there. Guys, you gotta be careful with these people you have sex with. Knowledge is power. Sometimes you gotta know. Like, these bitches, they be studying these ninjas, their natal charts and shit like that. But these ninjas, they don't know. Them don't know Omachaklaka strike while them a bite. Oh, some of them would be, feel offended by me, saying that while them a bite. But, whatever. I know in what context I mean, mean that. And the smart people do too. But anyways, I'm gonna leave that there, guys. I think I said that for the, the umpteenth time. So, later. Mwah.